Hello, welcome back to TK Adam Adventure channel. Today I am ranking the best and the worst cruise excursion we experienced on Norwegian Escape Cruise in 2025. We stopped in Cozumel, Mexico, Roatan, Honduras, Harvest King, Belize, and Costa Maya, Mexico. And this is completely our personal opinion. Some might have different opinions. Some are amazing and the one we never do again. So let's get into it. The best excursion of the entire cruise was Discover Scuba in Roatan. This excursion cost $149 per person, but we had a $50 excursion credit for one person. This is the second time for us to scuba dive, but if you've never scuba dived before, this is beginner friendly. The hardest part at first was learning to breathe through your mouth instead of your nose, which takes a little getting used to. It was also important to learn how to clear the water from your mask while underwater. We practiced near the shore until we felt comfortable. Once we got to the actual scuba area by boat, it was so worth it. We saw beautiful coral and colorful fish. This experience lasted about 30 minutes underwater. Instructors were super professional, stayed close the entire time, gave us hand signal instruction, and made us feel safe. They also took photos and videos during the dive. We paid $110 for three people and well worth it. I love having these pictures and a video for our memories. This excursion was absolutely worth it in my opinion. So I would give them a 10 out of 10. I will do it again if I have a chance. Next is off-road buggy escape in Cozumel, which was okay. This one also costs like 149 per person, and you can drive the buggy with a just US driver's license. We drove through the city and then into the jungle area, where it got super bumpy and muddy. This part was fun, especially if you like adventures. They stopped in the jungle and walked around in the nature, telling us about the history of the area a bit. At the end, they took us to a local shopping area by the beach. You could do snorkeling if you wanted to, but it cost extra money. We decided to explore a beach area and had lunch, which was decent but nothing exceptional. I would give 7 out of 10 for this excursion. Um, it was fun, but I'm not sure like if I do it again. So that's why I was just giving them a 7 out of 10. Now for the worst excursion in my opinion, a paddleboat manatee watch in Belize, which cost $69 per person. The idea sounds fun, but it was not that simple. You stand on a paddleboat and a paddle offshore. But for me, it was really hard to keep my balance on the boat. And once we got further out, I couldn't see the bottom of this ocean, which honestly scared me. I told the guide I do not want to keep doing it, and they are very kind. And someone came up to me and let me go back to the shore by the jet ski, which I really appreciated. My husband actually fell into the water once because he lost his balance, but I was able to climb back onto the board quickly. He and his friend said I was okay, got to see ahead of the manatee surface, but I really couldn't make it out, and I probably wouldn't do that again. Some people might enjoy this, but not for us, and never do it again. So I would give them probably 2 or 3 out of 10 for this excursion. We also booked the parasailing in Belize for $119 per person, but after getting on the boat, it started to rain and the excursion was canceled. It was disappointing, however, glad that they put safety first and they fully refunded us. We had another excursion booked for Costa Maya, which was scenic rafting experience with lunch. It was a 6-hour excursion. However, the itinerary changed after booking from an 8-hour stop in Costa Maya to a 6-hour. So unfortunately, that excursion got canceled and was refunded by Norwegian. To summarize, the best excursion for us was a Discover Scuba in Roatan. And okay excursion was Cozumel off-road buggy. Um, and the worst one is the paddle boat and manatee watch in Belize. So let me know which excursion you will try and which one you would skip. So thank you for watching, and if you have any question, please leave it in the comments, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you. All right, safe travel, everyone. Bye.